Welcome back everyone to the Minecraft Hardcore Challenge for September 2018, where we've got a rainy day that's probably going to be full of nasty things like creepers and skeletons and the like. Let's go outside and find out which of them are around. Well, I don't see any creepers yet. No skeletons yet. Alright, well, then I guess we don't have to worry about that for the moment. Now, I did notice that there are some nice, delicious looking pumpkins up there. So we will harvest those. Good. See, we have a reasonable supply of eggs now. And the main thing I was hoping to get is some water, because while I can grow pumpkins, probably slowly, without water, it is unlikely I'll be able to grow any sugarcane without it, because sugarcane very definitely will only grow next to water. So therefore, I'll definitely need some of that. 6. So for now, I'll just have to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, I'll just put that there, harvest the pumpkins I have, grab some chickens. Now I've got 3 pumpkin pies on hand at the moment. Is that a big tree? Oh, worry about. Alright, I won't chop that one down yet. Now this one though is most definitely in the way. So I'll take care of that. This one is also in the way, and if they're in the way and clashing and all that stuff, they'll have to go. And besides, never hurts to have a little extra wood for the interior, because I really need to start working on the rest of the hobbit hole, I guess. Have it as a nice comfy house by the end of this. Probably not. Right now, though, I want to have the factory in full swing, and for that, I am going to be needing iron. And of course, I can't go outside now because this is episode 5, which means that going outside means running into all sorts of things like phantoms, at least if I go outside at night. So no going outside at night. Not that I have any habit of doing so, or any intention of doing so, even during the rest of times. Alright, there you go. Okay, I don't need to punch that anymore. What I need is some wool, perhaps. I'll make one more check here. Okay, none there, none there, none there. What do we have for sugarcane down here? It'd be nice if there were some other way of transporting water. Let's see, that gives me 10 of those. Plenty of pumpkins. That means I just need some chicken eggs, and I can make myself a nice supply of pie. That'll probably last me for the rest of the series, actually, considering how little food I usually use. I believe I once went through an entire MHC with only 1 or 2 apples. So I'm not exactly known for making great demands on food. But if you're going to get some other items, so if there's some as I said at the very beginning, I'm not allowed to eat apples because that is forbidden, and that we don't have apple pies in the game yet. That would be nice to add apple pies into the game. So that way we could have some variation in the pies that we have and something to do with apples if... So let's then... So something else to do with apples other than eating them directly, and that way you could do this challenge and have some apples, right? There you go. There. And that takes care of that creeper hole. And I don't like creepers messing up my front yard. This looks like a harvestable tree. I think I'm gonna step back a little bit on the trees I'm planting because I've got trees all over the place. Probably a few too many. Alright, let's see. We've got 6 minutes in. Alright, I'm gonna head inside. That way I don't get caught outdoors at a wrong time. Plenty of eggs, and let's see. We need to breed a few more chickens. There you go. That should give me plenty for there. Ooh. 11, 10. So how about give myself 6 more? Oh. Yeah, well, obviously it has to be 6 more because it's... I have only 6 pumpkins. Alright. That will give me plenty of food. Now I have 9 pies. But while that will probably do me for the rest of the series, this of course will be my little factory for growing pumpkins and all that stuff. You can have a second row right here, but I don't have enough dirt for a second row yet. So I am going to have to postpone that a little bit. Alright, so this is our pumpkin area. That leaves this way then could be our sugar cane farm. So 3 wide for that. Let's put this right here. Then we won't need this. Put one right here. And let us do a little bit of digging here. And once again, I'll keep an eye out just in case. I find anything useful from the point of view of iron and the like. Now in this case, I just need 3 wide will be enough, but of course 2 more in order so I could walk around it. So similar to what I am doing with the melon, not the melon farm, the pumpkin farm. I'm going to run out soon for this. This is going to conk out on me any moment, but maybe I'll at least get some coal before it does that. And of course, maybe I can get some iron. Because I still want some iron, so I can get some water. And I could build my sugar part of my farm. Let's see. I do want to... Do I have any more of those slabs? I've used up the last of them. Probably need more than 3 of them. actually, what I want to do is, oh yes, of course, I need a new pick. Okay, we'll do this. Give myself a few more slabs. I know I wanted to do some better textures for this, but I've still been looking for the iron. That's what I've mainly been doing since a pretty long time here. And I wanted a pickaxe. That's right, a pickaxe. The most important tool is I keep on going through these stone picks because I can't find an iron pick. But I suspect that if I didn't have let's try there instead. That if I didn't create that shield and use up one of my pieces of iron, I most likely would have been blasted to pieces by that creeper in, I think it was episode 3 or something like that. So of course it's possible I could have handled the creeper differently if I didn't have a shield. But whatever. But I know that I'm not exactly the most efficient in handling creepers. They just like to blow me up. Or they actually, not just me. I think they like to blow up everything. I don't know why do creepers suicide bomb everything? I mean, really. It's rude. Suicide bombing is rude. It gains you nothing because, well, there's that little bit about being dead afterwards. And so it doesn't exactly do too much for you. But that's just my opinion, I guess. And there we go. Let's see. We will go. Where are my torches? Okay, there. So we'll put. We have to figure out the optimal location to torch the room. First, we need to go 8 deep again. So this is going to be similar dimensions to the other one that we did. So probably right where this torch is, we could start here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we go in 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you want to give me any iron, I wouldn't argue with it. And just saying, iron will be accepted at any point. No complaints if I pull up any iron or anything like that. Okay. I am going to have to get some more seeds. That's apparent. Well, I suppose if I get too many pumpkins, I know there's no such thing as too many pumpkins. I could always use pumpkin seeds for breeding chickens, so maybe I don't need to breed any more chickens. I probably already have a good amount. So I do have enough seeds for one more breeding, and that actually might give me a good number. So perhaps I won't worry about that for now. I suspect we're getting pretty close to... There is a zombie outside, but I'm hoping that I've got enough... Of course, that's assuming that that's outside. I don't know whether that's outside or whether that is in some sort of connecting cave. Either way, I'm not planning on fighting the zombie at any time soon. Let us first get a couple of torches. Actually, no, let's not get a couple of torches. Let's get a pickaxe instead. Because we could all use a pickaxe. Or 3, or a dozen. But that'll get me through the night at least. Then I'll worry about how many Just want to get an iron one so I won't have to worry about having to running out of those, and also so I can get some. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, then we don't want that. So is this it? Then what did I just? Oh, okay, gravel. Yeah, there are a few things I could do with gravel, maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 2 more after that. Good. Now, what can I do with gravel? Oh, without sand, I'm not going to be able to make concrete or anything like that. Looking to go somewhere? That chicken is rather rambunctious. I wonder if that's the same chicken that escaped the first time. There you go. That was my last bit of breeding. There you go. Plenty of those, plenty of sugarcane. Looks like the limiting factor is going to be pumpkins. I'm going to see if I can mend that. Plus, I do have a initial pumpkin farm outside, which at least is keeping me fed. Let's see, there's granite, diorite. That gives me plenty of stuff there. Andesite. Plenty of stuff. But the one thing I don't have is a good amount of iron. So I guess I'll just have to get more. Now I only have 2 minutes left for this episode. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to start creating a mine. And on the assumption that I am going to have to go down a little bit if I'm going to. This is not going to add to this. Because once I get the water and the shears and have everything operating on that front properly, and then I'm not going to worry about iron tools. I was thinking of that possibility, but right now I think I'll have to build the rest of the house instead after that, because I can't finish that stuff properly until I have some good goods until I get some wool. And of course I can't kill the sheep because that's against the MHC rules, in case anyone was wondering about that. Let's see, 54. See if I get down into the 40s. But who knows, maybe. Well, I was in need of some dirt anyway, so I can take all this dirt and maybe just as it uncovered a piece of coal there, might uncover a piece of iron. Who knows? And I heard a bat, whether that was outside or underground, I'm not too sure. I think though usually bats usually generate in caves, if I recall correctly. And it looks like this is the end of the episode. We could go upstairs to double check on that, even though I'm sure that will confirm it. Yes, it says day 5 now. That's the end of episode 5. We return next time. We are going to see what's going on in there. Probably not much to do, but I could harvest stuff and then get back to looking for some iron.